Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Urban Empire. I hope you're having a wonderful day because the people of Kilgannon seem to be having a relatively decent time. That said, there is apparently a famine in Somalia. The ongoing famine and civil war in Somalia has brought famine to the region. Really? Famine has brought... Okay. Tens or even hundreds of thousands are expected to die unless international aid arrives soon. Our city will help. Good. That cost us $200,000, but did give a +2 bonus to social life for all of Kilgannon. Not bad. So, at the moment, we have this area here, which is made up of high-density buildings, or one day will be. It is currently expanding a little bit. As you can see, we have some high-density buildings in here. This area over here has a very interesting-looking building. Look at that. It's a very, very interesting-looking building. Not bad. Let's go ahead and just swing the camera back around to this side so I can, you know, get me point of reference and know where I am and all that. We have got 2 things to discuss. Well, 3, technically. We'll start with misbehavior. A journalist told you that a councillor of the Christian Democratic Party has been threatening him. I think we're going to rebuke the councillor publicly in a council meeting, which has dropped the appreciation for that party. Or is that the appreciation for me? I have no idea. I don't know what that means, to be perfectly honest. Let's go to television. Television is the hottest new thing. Your city administration is making plans on how best to adapt to the new era. We are going to focus on a tool for informing the population, which has given us a bonus to personal growth service for the elites and the middle class. Okay. And then the right to abortion, a hot topic in the city at the moment. I think what we're going to do is we are going to push a little bit for the moderate party to come over to my side here a little bit, and that did bring my party support down to +1 as opposed to +2, but I'm not too worried about that. I think we're probably okay. That said, I would like to spy a little bit on the Centrals, and I would like to spy a little bit on the true Sorelian party there as well. And with that, I think we're pretty much set to go ahead and let the right to abortion bill pass through, basically. I see no reason for that not to be a successful bill. Now, what I would like to do is deal with the commercial demand that we seem to have up here. My thinking is I can maybe go to one of my districts and tweak it a little bit, because this one's 100% industry right now, so maybe a 50-50 split. I don't know if that would really be a good idea or not. This one's 40-40-20, which is what it should be. Milton's 40-40-20. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we do bring a small percentage of commercial premises into here, even just 20%. So something like that. We'll see what happens. We'll confirm it, propose, and this isn't going to cost anything, so I'll use my personal funds to do it, which did get rid of some industrial buildings, but immediately there is some growth there of those commercial buildings, which is what we want to see. So we have a couple of things to deal with here. An ethical dilemma. Times are hard. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Times are hard. A man was caught in Dunhaven trying to steal food. In his defense, he was only stealing because he's so poor that he couldn't afford to feed his family. His case has gained publicity and people are now arguing whether or not he should be punished. You have the option of pardoning him. What do we do? Okay. This is a tricky one, because technically he did break the law. I feel like I shouldn't pardon him because he did break the law. So I think what I'll do is I am not going to pardon him, but I'm going to arrange food aid for poor districts, which has added a bonus to security for Dunhaven, which is good. I feel like that's a nice middle ground. Now, what's this about the Nationalist Act? The city economy is doing fine, but the true Sorelian party wants to cut theatre funding because they don't think that culture funded by the city is nationalist enough. Good art boosts national identity, they say. Will I present their proposal to the council? I'm going to say yes, but I oppose it. I don't want to cut theater funding. Although it looks like a few people do. I don't want to cut theater funding. What is this? What is this? I have no idea what this is. I have a little bit less goodwill with the true Australians, and their change of opinion doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have to I am gonna have to fight for this one by the signs of it. Which is annoying, but I can go to the Social Democrats. I can demand that they have to vote yes on this, which might help me out a little bit here. We'll see what happens. Personally, I'd rather not cut theater funding, but if it goes to the vote and it does get cut, it's, I guess, no big deal. I guess we are saving a little bit of money on that front. So we have television. We have the option to ban pornography. We finally got black and white TV. Good. Let's go to the progress cloud and see what else we can get. So we can get mass media, which is going to let us support alternative media, support local newspapers, council for mass media, which will increase the personal growth provided by newspapers. Sports equipment, local TV station. We could look at satellites. Interesting. We could look into plastics. We can look into sexual revolution, which I think we might want to do. I think we'll look into solidarity, though. I think solidarity could be a good thing to go for, because it leads into accessibility, which I think might be good. That can also lead into environmentalism, so I think solidarity is a good thing to start with there. It also gets us the community college, which will be nice eventually. At some point, I'm sure it'll be nice to have. Now, interestingly, the budget's not great. The budget's definitely not great. We still have some demand for these districts here. I'm wondering if perhaps this demand is for new zoning rather than replacing old zoning, because it hasn't really gone away. So I guess it's time to see if we can build a new district or something and see what happens. So we'll go for like that size. We'll go for something like that. And I think that's fine. We can go for a dense grid on that, although I've heard that sparse grids are better for industry. So that's tempting, and I think maybe I'll give it a shot. I think we'll do our usual split, I think. Or will we? No, I think we'll do a 20-40-40. So it'll be 20% residential, 40% everything else. That seems like a good idea. So let's bring that down a little bit. Bring that down a little bit. There we go. 40, 41. There we go. 20, 40, 40. So that's going to give us some mixed areas. We'll see what happens with this, I suppose. So we'll confirm that. We will confirm that. Confirm that. 29,000 per month. I think we can do that, although we are losing 24,000. I'm going to propose this district. And I'm not going to use my personal funds. I will use some prestige to put it to the quick vote. Now, what's this about secret kisses? Late in the evening, your assistant was sneaking around the Social Democratic Party office. He saw Councillor Otto Mannheim leaving with his secretary and kissing her goodbye. The assistant snapped a few photos, which can be sent to a suitable recipient. Let's see. Let's have his wife know about the pictures, which has apparently made Brona a pessimist. Okay. What's this about? What's this about the new district? Oh boy, good job, me. Oh, that's interesting. So 20, 21, 20. We have 3 people in there. So that's 7 people in total. That's 22 people on this side with 16 and 16. So in theory, we should be able to win this. In theory, it looks like we're just ahead with this, which is fine by me. One more person voted against it than voted for, so that's completely fine. Let's speed up the game a little bit and see if we can get this new district through. So the mayoral elections are coming up. Okay. I reckon I can win this, because no one, I mean, if we look at this, they're already leaning towards approve on me. So I don't think I'm going to have to campaign too hard on this one. What is this? What is this? The Rwanda outcry. The United Nations Peacekeeping Force issued a statement saying that genocide is taking place in Rwanda. Estimates of the number of dead are horrific, and with no sign of international intervention, as mayor... Wait, what? Estimates of the number of dead are horrific, and with no sign of international intervention. That sentence doesn't go anywhere. As mayor, you're asked your opinion about the situation. I'm going to say that the United Nations should help, which has given a bonus to personal growth for students. Okay. Fair enough. We also have the vote in the new district, which is going to go ahead. Beautiful stuff. Hopefully this doesn't cripple us. Hopefully we're going to see some growth from this. We shall soon see, I suppose. We do have some buildings popping up. We are at minus 50,000. But there are a few buildings popping up, so we'll see what happens. I realize I set that to low density, didn't I? Yeah, I may have forgot to change that. Let's just put that to medium density. Let's confirm. This might cripple the economy right here. We'll put that to the quicken vote. And we'll see what happens. We are back up to... We're actually doing all right there. We're making money. All right, what's this about solidarity? As society becomes more wealthy, people start caring more and more about others' well-being. Well, it's good to know this game's set in a fictional universe. Consciousness about the fortunes of others, both within and outside of Sorelia, is growing. How do you think this growing goodwill is best shared? I'm going to say voluntarily. So protect copyrights. Interesting. Okay. So what have we got here? Goodwill with those guys. Default position with... Okay. Sure. Protect copyrights is going to go through. The vote on the new mayor looks like it's strongly going in my favor. Modifying the district strongly going in my favor. And right to abortion going in my favor. Good. I've got +3 at the moment. Good lord. All right. Let's modify this district. Even though it might hurt us a little bit. We do have some demand in the top left there for some zoning. So this could do well for us. Obviously, the income's going to go down to minus 40,000 there. But it's already gone back up to minus 23. And we have the vote on the new mayor coming in at the moment as well. So a lot of people saying they're going to side with me. Let's begin voting. Wow. Wow, you lied. You all lied. Oh, you all lied. I see how it is. Okay. I'm going to overrule your decision. I am staying as mayor. Wow. Wow, I don't believe that. Okay. Right. Many parents living in Killridge keep sending you letters of complaint about a certain teacher. They fear their children are not taught as well as they should be. Let's find a better teacher. There we go. That seems like a no-brainer, to be honest. I can't believe that. The game, they straight up lied. It's like, yeah, we got like 20 people gonna support you, boss. No problem. Don't worry. You'll get voted back in. No problem. It's fine, boss. Don't worry about it. And then look what happened. They didn't support me. That is the last time I let a mayoral election go through without threatening someone. So what's this about protecting copyrights? Good, that's going to go through. We're going to protect some copyrights. That's fine. There's a few people against it. Whatever. So copyright legislation has been approved. We have the right to abortion going to the vote at the moment. We're going to begin voting on that. Interesting mix there. Interesting mix, but for the most part, it's also gone through. Good. That's fine by me. Let's keep the game speed going here. It looks like our money is actually not really gonna recover. Annoyingly.
7 social sins.
Oh, we finally get solidarity. Good, good, good. Let's see what else we can get. We can get accessibility, which I think we should do. I think organ transplants might be a good one as well. Regional healthcare and all that. Let's start research on organ transplants. Oh man, I honestly can't believe that. I really, really can't. It is hereby proposed all children have the right to happiness. Okay, so this will bring a demanded change for social life and health of +2, and then it also gives us an actual change of +4, as well as a bonus of fun. I'm going to support that. We're going to end child trafficking, apparently. which to me seems like a pretty good idea. Now I'm noticing more and more buildings popping up here, but the income for the city is just not really changing. It'd be nice if we could get that into the positive. Now, what's this by avid readers? Residents of Bronna, I assume, are fond of reading. That's great, but they are demanding too, and want the library to have a larger collection of books and longer opening hours. What? So city money -1? Really? Okay. Sure. Whatever. City money -1? I feel like that might have been a typo. I'm also seeing this commercial demand being at 9. I have to imagine that that is not accurate. I really do. There's no way that's accurate at the moment. That said, I might capitalize on it and see if I can get another district in here. Might not be a terrible idea to see if we can create another district. So let's see. I can go pretty far with this one if I want to. But I think I'll go to like there. We're gonna go with a dense grid on this one, which is apparently also the default one. Sparse grid doesn't seem like a very good idea, so we'll go dense. We're gonna confirm that. I kind of want to go immediately for medium density, but I don't think they're gonna let me, so we're gonna do our usual 20-20-40. Or 40-40-20 rather. So 40. Bring that down to 20. Bring that up to 40. Bring that down to 40. Come on, work with me here. 40 and 40. Come on. Such a pain to do this. 40, 40, 20. Okay. Not bad. Let's see what happens with this. We're not really going to bother with the infrastructure because that seems like a pain. We're going to propose the district. I could use my personal funds to do it. That doesn't seem like something I want to do, though. Let's just put it to the quick and vote. And let's hope for the best, because, I mean, this is going to cost us some money, but if the demand is there, then in theory, this really shouldn't be a problem. So, let's begin voting. Happiness is a little bit higher there. It looks like the vote's going through. The Christian Democrats opposed it, but there's not very many of them left, so I don't think I'm going to have to worry about them for too much longer. Money has gone down to minus 46,000 there, but it should recover. Minus 30. The minus 25, come on, you can do this. Minus 12, that's fine. Minus 1. And we're positive, good. So, we have Soviet sympathies. There is a councillor of the Communist Party who still refuses to believe that there was ever anything wrong with the Soviet Union. Even his house is full of Soviet paraphernalia. Your assistant has a photo to prove that. The Communist Party is trying to keep the councillor's sympathies hidden, and they've managed well, at least for now. We're going to send that to Kilgannon Daily. There we go. What's this about global warming? Scientists have warned about climate change since the 70s. Now the first binding international treaty to curtail emissions to combat the climate change has been signed. Businessmen in Kilgannon are worried about what this means for them. How do I respond? Let's see. I'm going to say that this guarantees stability, which has given security to Kilgannon. Good. Now, waste bins. There are no waste bins in Bronna, or Bronna. Bronna is what we're going to call it, and the streets are full of litter. Let's say that waste bins are coming within 2 years, which has given me a little bit of prestige. Okay. Let's actually go to the district and give them waste bins, because waste bins aren't actually that expensive. So, waste bins, there you go, lads. Confirm, confirm, propose, and put it to the quick vote. So there we go. We're making money again. Considerable money at that. 46,000 at that. Let's see, what is this about modifying the district? It's going through. Good, begin voting. So once this has gone through, I think it might be time to start looking at edicts. I think that might be a good idea. Look at some of these and see what we can do. Now, we could close down the gas infrastructure, which is going to get rid of pretty much all of this. No one's really for that at the moment, though, so I don't think I'll bother. We have child allowance, which a couple of people are for. It does cost us more, but it does give money to the youth and adults. We could ban pornography. No one's particularly against that. I don't know what the effects are here. There's a -4 hit to fun for the youth. There's security to the elderly and security to the youth. I don't think there's any point in doing that. Established police radio is going to cost us a bit of money, but it is going to provide a bonus to security for, well, Kilgannon and also to every police station. Seems like that could be a good idea. Criminalizing jaywalking is going to give a bonus to security for everyone, so I'm going to propose that. So we'll do that. The Gun Control Act, so this will be fun. So, bonus to security for everyone, a negative hit to fun for everyone. I don't want to put that fight in just yet. I'm not really interested. What is this about preemptive entertainment censorship? The invention of more powerful communication and entertainment technology makes censorship of questionable content more important than ever. Preemptive no! Not a chance! We're not doing preemptive censorship. That's terrible. Good lord. Free hearing aids is a bit more money per clinic, but it does add health to the elderly and environment to the elderly. I reckon we're gonna propose this. It is gonna cost us a bit of money, but I like the idea of, you know, helping the elderly a little bit. Restaurant hygiene regulations. The more we learn about food and its ability to cause and spread sickness when ill-prepared, the clearer it becomes that certain procedures, such as freezing meat, hand washing, and keeping workspaces and cutlery clean, can dramatically reduce these risks. Simple laws ensuring that restaurants adhere to these procedures are becoming increasingly necessary. So this is going to increase health at restaurants, and one assumes boost sales demand as well, so we're going to propose that. That seems like a good idea. Road surface markings, the development of reflective road markings, so that is a little bit more money being spent every month, but it is a bonus to security, so we're going to propose that. And traffic signs is also a bit of money, but it is another bonus to security, so we're going to propose that. Okay, I'm proposing a lot of things here, but I like what I'm doing. Let's see. We're not going to ban anything. Free fire brigade seems like it would be a good idea, but it's a little pricey at the minute. Full broadcast censorship. Not a chance. The Gun Control Act would be nice, I'll be honest, but I think we have enough things being pushed through Congress at the moment that's the last thing I really need to worry about is trying to get something like gun control into place. We have just got organ transplants though, which is quite nice. What's this about electro-optics? So, DNA evidence in court, compulsory smoke detectors, compulsory airbags. Absolutely. Absolutely, that seems like some good stuff. Organ transplants. Medical sciences have advanced greatly since the beginning of the century. Ever more advanced organ transplants have been successfully performed. The city administration expects a growing need for these demanding operations. How should we prepare? We are going to prepare through... We could build a specialized unit, but I'm going to say administration changes, which will have us paying 20% less per clinic. And also, no, we're going to have to build a specialized unit, which has actually brought the upgrade cost for the central hospital down, which is beautiful. So that's fine. That's the way this is going to work. Just looking at the number of things here is ridiculous, though. The true Sorelian Party argue that high tax rates for commercial companies hinders economic growth, and the party suggests tax cuts. You know, I feel like I'm gonna support this. I feel like I'm gonna support this tax modification to see if we can perhaps bring the taxes down, bring business back to Kilgannon, and maintain our budget through strong infrastructure, strong zoning, strong district development, all of that stuff. Now, mayoral elections are closing in, which is a bit worrying. But we have a lot of things going through here that could make me kind of popular. So we're going to modify the taxes. We're going to begin voting on that. It looks like it's going to go through, which is brilliant stuff. It might hurt a little bit. Wait, what have we done? Wait, we brought the taxes up? I could swear that the high taxes were... I could swear we were going against that, but okay. I may have read that wrong. Traffic signs. Looks like it's going to go through. It is going to go through. That's going to cost us a little bit of money. Most parties sided against it, but there are more people in these two parties, I do believe, or at least a lot of people here voted for it as well. So we're going to exit that. Road surface markings. We're going to begin voting on that as well, which is hopefully going to, I mean, that's going to go through. That's provided another bonus to the security service. Restaurant hygiene. We're going to begin voting on that as well, because once again, this is going to provide a bonus to health for restaurants, which is important. Free hearing aids, which is something that there's a lot of swing voters for, but again, is going to go through in the most part, or for the most part. Good, so that's a bonus to health for the elderly. And criminalizing jaywalking, we're going to begin voting on that. The communists were against it, but apparently jaywalking is a communist thing, so that's fine. Okay. Interesting. What's the budget? Budget's gone up to 90,000. Not bad at all. We could certainly do with, I mean, considering it looks like this demand up here is not going to budge. I feel like it might be an idea to just get another district, to be perfectly honest. Can I get a district like that size? No, that's apparently too small. But I could do that. I could make it a bit of a, you know, that kind of size there. So let's do that. Let's make it a bit dense. And I'm not going to make it medium density yet. I don't think they'll actually let me make it medium density anyway, so we'll see. We're going to do our 40-40-20 split, as we usually do. Bring that down to 20. Bring that up to about 40. Bring that down to 40. There we go. 40-40-20. Will they let me do medium? Probably, but it's very expensive up front, so we'll not bother with that. We'll start with low density, and then we'll build up to medium. We could give them some infrastructure. We're not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to propose the district. We're going to put it to the quicken vote, and we're going to push that through, which really shouldn't be too much of a problem. I would, however, like to look at the right to childhood thing. The right to a happy childhood, I should say, because I would like to campaign a little bit and say, hey, look, let's vote for this. Let's let kids have a happy childhood. Most citizens agree with this. Come over to the good side there, buddy. We'll see what happens, I suppose. The new district vote has gone through, though. The new district vote has been approved as well, which is beautiful stuff. So we have a new district. This really should bring the income up substantially, because I'm pretty sure the district isn't... yeah, it's not too expensive, so we are still making money, which is beautiful. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have to put up a bit of a fight on this mayoral election, which is actually kind of annoying. Fortunately, I do have some pretty good support. What's this about a broken promise? I promised waste bins to... Wait, I did give you bins, though, didn't I? I gave you bins, unless... Oh, God, hold on a minute. Forgot, it was that one! It was that one, wasn't it? It was this bloody district, right. Fine, waste bins. There you go. We're also going to say that we're going to change your district name to that. There you go. Propose. Let's just use me personal funds to do that, I think. There we go. So now you get bins. What's this about a happy childhood then? So, this could go either way. And because the mayoral elections are closing in, I am not going to campaign. We're going to let this just go to the vote the way it usually does. It looks like we got the win anyway, so that's beautiful. Child trafficking laws come into effect. Now, the vote for mayor is actually strongly against me right now. Okay. Now, you like me. So I am going to have to demand that you come over to my side and vote for me there, buddy. The communists do not like me. The Social Democrats do. I'm going to demand that you come over to my side as well. My political party support is still at +1, which is good. I do believe there are 20 more years of the game to go, so we'll see what happens here. I don't know if there is much point in campaigning here, to be perfectly honest. So what I'm gonna do is, whilst we're making this much money, I would like to go to Beachdale, of which we have another one there. And I want to modify the density, bring it up to medium density, confirm, 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 and propose. Put it to the quick vote. All right. This vote for mayor is not really looking like it's going to go my way. I have a bit of goodwill with a lot of the parties that are against me, except the communists. The Social Democrats, again, I'm going to go to you. I'm going to demand that this would protect the city. The True Swirlian Party, I'm going to demand that this will protect the city. And that's put my approval to +0. That's still plus, though. And that did look to put me in a pretty good spot, so I reckon I will win the election here. Now, the modified district thing has gone through, which is beautiful, making 171,000. Jesus! Vote on new mayor. Oh, Christ. Okay, threaten them. We're gonna threaten them, and that looks like it's gonna side my way, but that said, I don't want to chance it, because I don't know if I have enough prestige to win this. Let's threaten them as well. And let's begin voting. It is going my way. I'm not happy that I had to threaten them, don't get me wrong. I'm not remotely happy that I had to threaten to win that election. But I won the election. That's what's important here. Income has gone down to 90,000, but that should start climbing again once this place gets sorted. And we have electro-optics. Good. Let's head for environmentalism. Gets us more recycling bins, car pollution act, all that stuff. Start the research, and let's look at electro-optics. The field of electro-optics has taken huge leaps within recent years. Inventions such as laser and LEDs. Okay. Okay. It's March 2001 and we just unlocked lasers. Oh, what is the main thing the city administration should look into? I'm gonna say health. I think health is a good thing to look into. So that seems fair. Just looking into good old health right there. Okay, I think it might also be a good idea to look into getting Beachdale 2 modified into medium density. So we'll confirm that, confirm, and rename you to Beachdale number 2. I said rename you to Beachdale number 2. There we go. Propose and quicken vote. Okay, still no waste bins. You have repeatedly failed to— I disagree. I disagree. I am going to be deceitful, which has given me a +3 to deceitful. I do strongly disagree that we didn't give them waste bins. I'm almost certain that we did. But whatever. This has gone to the vote. This is going to go through. They're going to go medium density. Beautiful. We're making $180,000. I reckon as long as I don't save and reload my game, I'm going to be fine here. Because that seems to happen every single time. When I reload, the game just falls apart. So I'm not going to do that. People are happy. We have some pretty good stats here, except for the environment. What's this about? Dadaism. So, let's see. Poetry and performing arts are thriving in Kilgannon. There are art nights with incomprehensible songs, senseless poems, and improvisation. And the performers call themselves Dadaists. What do I think? I'm gonna say it's inspiring. I don't know. That's brought fun to men, all right, and personal growth to students. All right, if people are having fun, then sure, why not? We are making some serious cash. I'm kind of appreciating that. I think it might be an idea to look into spending some of that cash. What's this about the typewriter? Engineering has acquired the city's first typewriter. The new invention is said. Oh God. I'm gonna say that all companies use typewriters. That's fine. All right, we have $3 million at the moment. What can we get here? I think a central hospital is probably a good idea. It's $5 million though, so maybe we're gonna be waiting for a bit. But that's probably fine. We can wait like 30 seconds for $5 million. I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue. Is this district making money? No, not in the slightest. Wow. All right, what are the stats of this district? The environment there is pretty bad, so that's great. Let's modify it a little bit. Let's spend a little bit of this money that we're making to get the environment up a little bit. We can go for a water treatment plant, but obviously that's 3.5 million. Although I think that does affect the entire city, doesn't it? Maybe we should go for a water treatment plant. Maybe that would be an idea. Let's look at this. Institutions. Water treatment plant, 3.5 million, 42,000 per month. I'm gonna do it. Water treatment plant going right there. Confirm. Everyone's gonna approve of that. That's fine. Put it to the quick and vote. Okay. And my party support's gone up to +1 again. So that's nice. Now let's look at the vote for the institution. It is gonna go through. We'll begin voting. Any party gonna side against it? I certainly hope not, for your sake. Didn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. So we now have the water treatment plant, which is right there. So that has hurt the income a little bit. It has brought the environment up to an overall average rating of 0, which is fine. I do think it might be an idea to get another district in here, though. Oh, hello, we got environmentalism. Okie dokie, we got the recycling sensor, fine waste bins and all of that. We also have access, finally, to Era 5, where we can get things like sustainability, which gives us a large park, toll and single passenger cars, CO2 reduction, electric cars, ban public smoking. I'm gonna go straight for sustainability. There's a lot of things we have yet to unlock. I feel like it's worth pointing that out, such as nylon. Okay. We also haven't unlocked paperless offices, outsourcing, mobile communications, PCs, video games. I would like to get to video games, actually. That would be nice. We haven't even got freedom of information or satellites yet. We haven't even got plastics yet. This is interesting, the way this is going at the moment. Let's see if we can get this district, though. So something like that is apparently too small. Okay, but something like that's apparently a good size. Okay, I reckon we go for that. We could do a sparse grid if we wanted, but I don't think we will. We'll confirm that. Can I get medium density right away? I actually can. Can I get high density right away? Probably. Let's just jump in with medium, though. Bring this to 40, as per usual. Bring that to 20. Bring that to about 40 as well. 44, 39. Bring that up to 20. Just there. Bring that down to 40. Oh, hold up. There we go. And that's 39. That's 40, 40, 20. Okay, confirm. And confirm. Confirm, propose, etc., etc. Put it to the quick and vote. Let's get a new district. Falland. No, never mind. It is hereby proposed that animals receive the right to humane living conditions. I am going to support that because it will give a demanded change for the environment of +3, but it will give us a bonus of +5. And also, +10 brain power to the university. Wow, they're against it. Interesting. Very interesting. This looks like it's being supported, so let's get the new district in here. Back up to a +2 support rating from the other parties. Let's exit and go back to the city view. So income is going to be hurt for a little bit, but it should bounce back fairly quickly, I reckon. There we go, back to 15k, not bad. Back to 31,000, also not bad. Got some nice big factories in there as well. Okay. Not bad to see. Definitely not bad. Looks like a pretty cool area. Mayoral elections are closing in. I'm going to be curious to see what exactly those, how exactly those go. We have some upgrades for this, really? So that would give us some environmental boosts. And that would save us some, that would bring sales demand down a little bit. I might give that a shot. I mean, they're gonna side with it. So that seems fine. Okay. We'll get that institution upgraded. And we'll get a bit of a cleaner environment. Also, if my voice is sounding like it's getting a little bit weird, my throat's starting to get really, really sore. Just out of nowhere, I'm starting to develop quite a sore throat. I woke up this morning feeling like I was getting a cold, so that's probably what's going on. The Social Democratic Party won the elections. This thing for proper living conditions for animals, as much as I want this... Oh, I just noticed that we have a new party. We have the Green Party, who are absolutely supporting this. Okay, I do want to get the Social Democrats to support this, which they now seem to be doing. We might win this. We might win this. Let me go to the Greens. Let me go to political parties, and let me spy on the Greens, just to see what happens. Oh, look at this. This is a very, very interesting split on this mayoral election. This will be the last mayoral election of this particular video as well, because I think we'll wrap things up after this one, because I do want to see if I can win it without too much hassle. Which, to be honest, I mean, looking at it, it shouldn't be that hard. We do have some goodwill with the Greens, so I will demand that they support me. We have no goodwill with the Communists. We have no goodwill left with the Social Democrats. None with them. 3 goodwill with them, so I'm going to threaten them. You've had plastic surgery or something, we'll shame him. And then the Centrals aren't really in my favor either. The True Sorelian Party likes me, though. I'll demand that they support me. That's helped a little bit. We'll see what happens. Apparently, I do have to threaten someone even when I have party support of +2. Not a big fan of constantly having to threaten people, but okay. I suppose that's fine. I suppose these things happen from time to time. Now let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go. 22-4, 17. I've heard that before, though. I've heard that kind of thing before. I've heard people saying, "Oh, we're gonna support you," and then they didn't. I'm gonna take the chance, though. We're gonna begin voting. You know, for a second there, I was looking at those numbers and I thought, just for a second, it wasn't going to go my way. And I don't know if I've got the prestige to overrule that kind of thing. So that was scary for a second there. That was kind of scary. This looks like it could go in my favor. Granted, a lot of the parties are siding against. There are a lot of swing voters, though, so we'll see what happens. I don't want to burn party support at the moment. So, we'll see what happens. Either way, ladies and gents, I am going to leave it there for today. We're making some pretty good money. I have a theory that it is most likely just a bug in the game that's causing me to make money. I don't really want to reload my save, because I have a feeling that if I reload my save, this is all going to fall apart. But for the meantime, going to leave it there for today. Gonna get on with the next one. We're gonna see what happens. We'll see if we get the proper living conditions for animals or not. And to be honest, the next episode could very well be the last one, because I think you get a time victory in the year 2020. So we're 13 years off of a time victory. So we'll see. We'll see if the next one is the last one. And then we'll see if we maybe want to start another series on this with one of the different families, maybe with a slightly different approach. Maybe we can be very anti-establishment or something, or very I don't know. We can be very sort of pro-government or something. We can try a different kind of political scheme on another series of this in the not too distant future. Either way, thank you kind of for watching. This has been Urban Empire Part 8, Let's Play Urban Empire Part 8 or something like that. I don't know what episode it is, to be perfectly honest, but thank you kind of for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to share it on social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!